So good morning, guys. It's been exactly 30 days since I've started this keto lifestyle, and we're gonna do a morning weigh-in. Let's see how much I weigh. $266. That's crazy, guys. Remember, I started at 283 just a month ago. This is what happens when you don't quit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here at my channel, we talk about everything keto, low carb, and just join me on my journey to losing 100 pounds. Today, I'm actually going to be talking about how you can get started with the keto lifestyle when you have a lot of weight to lose. So if you're interested in just learning more about that, what my journey is all about, stay tuned, okay? So when you first saw this, the first clip, you saw that I did a weigh-in today. Woo woo. So today is July 8th, and on June 8th, I started back my keto journey, and I started at 283 pounds June 8th, and I've been able to drop weight all the way to 266 of July 8th. So that is a traumatic change, guys, and I'm just so proud of the weight loss that I've been able to achieve in a month. It's also not a surprise to me. So if you don't know my story, I am actually postpartum. I just had a baby girl in February 2020. And at my highest weight, I was 310 pounds. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. But anyway, so I've been able to drop some weight, and up until about June 8th, I was at 283, and I was actually trending back up, and I was just like, oh no, see, something has to give. So I made the decision to go ahead and start the ketogenic lifestyle. I did it before I got pregnant, and I was able to lose, I think, 14 pounds in 1 month. Previously. So losing a lot of weight the first month is not a surprise for me. So yeah, so I'm just here just to talk to you because I still have a lot of weight to lose. However, you know, I never see anybody ever talk about their journey in the beginning, and I want to share all the things with you guys. You may be on your own journey, your own health journey, and I just feel like the more we know, the more you feel encouraged, the more that you can learn from somebody else, you know, the better. But let's hop right into it. So first things first, keto is not for everyone, okay? I am actually just speaking from my own personal experiences. What I share with you today in my video is just related to my own personal experience. I would advise you to talk to your doctor before starting the ketogenic lifestyle, because it is not for everyone. Everybody's not meant to do keto. However, it is done like just amazing results for me, and it's really helped me, and I just love sharing what I have learned, especially knowing what I went through with my pregnancy and being so encouraged by so many YouTubers, mom YouTubers, about their pregnancy journeys and how they were affected during their pregnancy journeys. And now I'm going into a weight loss journey, and I just believe that everybody's journey, it looks different. And so this one's mine, and I want to share. I want to share it with as many people so that we can all figure out what will help each one of us reach the goal, which is lose weight, if that is the journey that you're on. So the ketogenic lifestyle, it basically causes you to be in a state of ketosis. So for a majority of our life, we've been told that our primary source of energy comes from carbohydrates and glucose. However, there is an alternative source that our body can use to fuel for energy, and that's ketones. Ketone bodies are made when the body breaks down fats. Once that happens, the body is able to use this ketones as an energy source. And so how do you even get to this place? So for me, they say to keep your carbohydrates between, well, really
50 and below. If you talk to some people will tell you in order to get into a ketosis state, you have to keep your net carbs below 25. So for me in my own journey, I've been able to be in ketosis with my my net carbs being below 50. So a few years ago, when I first started this keto journey, I actually started with cutting my net carbs to 25. I received like tremendous results. However, this time around, I told myself, okay, Callie, instead of just going cold turkey and going directly to 25 net carbs, I decided to do it slowly. And I decided to start around 50 and then drop as needed. Because I have 100 pounds plus to lose, I already knew by changing my lifestyle and starting to move again, because I was on modified bed rest during my pregnancy, I knew I was going to drop weight. But then I also knew that, okay, with moving and just changing how I eat and just cutting those carbs to 50, I knew I was going to drop weight. So far, I've been able to drop a lot of weight in just 1 month by keeping my net carbs at 50 or below. So I'm just going to get into a little bit of my background, which is public health. Anytime that I can just bring up some public health stuff, I'm going to do it. I spent good money on a degree that I'm not using right now. So any chance that I can use that degree, I'm going to do it. I'm actually a nurse. I'm an operating room nurse. But before that, my previous background is in public health. And so when I was in that career path, we learned about the cycle of change. I'm going to show you just a quick picture of what I'm looking at. I'm going to post this on my Instagram. But basically, the cycle of change really just shows you what the process you actually go through with change. And, you know, I don't want to bore you with the details, but I do want to encourage you in this because, you know, some people, they jump onto these different lifestyles, these new lifestyles, and then the minute they just mess up one time, they're just completely discouraged. And I'm just like, you know, there is a cycle of change that happens. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. For me, I'm like, don't beat yourself up if you start something new, a new program, and you are not successful in the beginning. It takes time. It's a journey. And I want to encourage you in that because I know for me, I used to beat myself up all the time. But this time around, I remember the cycle of change, and I know it takes time to adapt a new lifestyle. Okay, so to get to the point, basically, you're going to go through a stage of just deciding, okay, you know, oh, that's cool what they're doing, you know, not really thinking about changing at all. And then you get into this phase where, you're like, well, maybe I will change. Maybe I will do something different. And then all of a sudden you're going to be prepared to be like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to lose this weight. And so the next thing you want to do is have some action behind what you said. So for me, my action was to create a plan that I could stick to. And so in order to do that, what I did was, okay, I knew that I know how keto works. I did some research. I actually have this book called the Ketogenic Bible. I love this thing. This thing's freaking amazing. It has different studies. It has like everything about keto in here, from the start and the beginning to the end. It also has recipes that you can try out. This book is real good. I'm gonna leave it in the description box if you're interested in ordering that. I also love the website Rule Me. I was able to calculate my my macros for the ketogenic lifestyle. Super helpful, super helpful. Another thing I did to start with action was actually find a grocery list. I went on Pinterest. There's also some that you can buy on Etsy, and sticking to that grocery list for the beginning of your ketogenic lifestyle. I'm going to try to get together a grocery list and put it in my description box so that you can actually have your own grocery list available to you if you decide to do this program. Don't worry, it's free. I just asked for your email so that you can just have all the deets on when I post a video, different things like that. But other than that, the grocery list, you can find it online. You don't necessarily have to use the one that I put in the description box, okay? Also, I had to change my mentality before even thinking about, okay, I'm going to change, I'm going to do something different. I had to believe that I could actually do it. You know, I had to be disciplined. The first few weeks of keto are hard. For me, the first week was hard. No, actually the first few days, because I'd been through the change before. I knew what to expect with keto flu. And you're probably wondering, what's keto flu? Basically, your body goes through this shift where your electrolytes really drop, and it causes you to feel very fatigued. And basically, with keto flu, you need to get your electrolytes back up and really hydrate yourself. Actually do a whole video on the keto flu, some of the things that I did to help that not be so bad. And something else, so I do not work out. See, like I was saying, I came from being on bed rest, like modified bed rest, to working a very active job. I get probably I average about 6,000 steps a day, and I think that's plenty of exercise. Also, I try to go upstairs as much as I can at work, and then also I park in a garage, so I try to go to just a higher floor, and then that's kind of how I get my exercise in. I do believe that's going to change in the future. I do want to work out, but right now I'm just not ready. So if you can, see if you can get you a buddy. If you're not on Instagram, check out Instagram. There's a lot of hashtags like hashtag keto diet, hashtag keto transformation, hashtag keto recipes. There's just so much. There's such a big keto community on Instagram of just people who have gone through this change, and they're more than willing to share just some of the things that they did to become successful. So one more thing that has really helped me to be successful so far in my first 30 days on keto is a meal plan. So I started meal planning probably in my third semester of my pregnancy. And when I say meal plan, I'm not talking about like diet, just coming up with what I wanted to eat for the week. That's how I started, just meal prepping, meal planning. So I actually have, I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna actually add that too. But basically I have this paper that I fill out every week, and it plans out all my meals for the week. And so I try to stick to that the best I can. And that's been super, super helpful. So then usually we'll go to this grocery store on Friday or Saturday, sometimes Sunday, and go ahead and have our food prepped. And then throughout the week, we know exactly what we're gonna eat. There's no like, what are we gonna eat? What am I gonna eat for dinner? What I'm gonna eat for breakfast? There's just no room for be like, shoot, I slipped up. Because I already knew that, okay, Wednesday, we're having egg muffins for breakfast. We're having what did I have today? I had a fish with a Caesar salad, and then tonight I'm having keto meatballs with another salad. So I already know what I'm gonna have. And then of course I have a few snacks, and with my snacks I'm very careful to pick low carb type of snacks. I do consume berries. I love strawberries. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I am starting to dabble into some of the ketogenic types of like packaged items, but that's a whole nother story, a whole nother video. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that, how that's going so far. I'm starting to get away from my little grocery list, but I think I'm gonna wheel back into the grocery list until I'm ready, because I'm just learning so many things. We'll talk about it, okay? I do a video every day, so we will talk about it. But anyway, so those are commented. So now that I'm doing the ketogenic lifestyle, I now meal plan around the grocery list that I have for keto / low carb. So anyway, so those are kind of the things that are helping me in my first 30 days. I hope that was somewhat helpful. So basically meal planning, knowing that you're going to change. It's something different. This is something new. You may not be successful in your first day, but that's okay. You keep trying, you keep learning, you keep studying, you keep knowing, okay, what is for my body? How is my body being fueled? How do I feel? Is this working for me or not? You know? But anyway, so I thank y'all for watching this video. I hope I wasn't all over the place too much. This is my I'm trying something new. I'm trying to do more of these sit down keto car chats. That's what I want to call them. Keto car chats. And basically I'm just talking about the keto journey thus far for me. But anyway, I talk to y'all soon. Bye.